Amp from Tampa. And this Memorial Day, we spent it with my friend Pearl. Now, most of you guys probably already know who Pearl is, and if you don't, Pearl is my very best friend and has been since I was a teenager. Now, anytime we come to Pearl House, I'm always gonna make myself feel at home because that's just how I feel when I'm over here. Now, me and Caleb have lived with Pearl a few times before I moved out of state with my job. And then when I lost my job and came back home, we were able to stay with Pearl until I got back on my feet, which I appreciate that. And her home is just like a safe haven for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm always trying to keep Pearl updated because Pearl has a new home. She's been in her home going on probably about 4 or 5 years now. And if anything, I know when it comes down to smart home or anything that I can keep her updated on of how to, advance the technology in her home or anything like that, I always let her know, and she lets me come over and set everything up for her. So we finished setting up her smart home with her Alexa lights and things like that. After we got done with that, Pearl cooked. Now, Pearl is a great cook. Y'all know Amp don't cook like that, but I love cook food, and Pearl gonna bust down all the time. She was showing me that she had recently found out how to make rice in the oven. So today she made green, she made yellow rice, she also made white rice, and she made baked chicken. So that's what we had. Y'all already know Caleb is a super fooder, so he already be in a race to go to Pearl house because he already know Pearl probably cook when we get there. Now, Pearl's niece is about 2 years younger than Caleb. They've known each other since they were toddlers. Pearl takes care of her niece and has since she was a baby. And it's like a whole family, you know what I'm saying? So Pearl always makes sure everybody eats before she does, myself, her husband, Leah, and Caleb, and then she'll eat after everything is done. She also was teaching me how to use my juicer because her and her husband are like a health journey. So she showed me how to use that and how to use agave, a different sweetener. So they always giving me new tips and tricks. Me and Caleb stopped at IKEA just to pick out a few more things for his room on the way home, and today was pretty decent.